Have you ever wondered what it's like to walk a mile in the shoes of the less fortunate? To understand the reality of poverty and homelessness in one of the world's richest cities, New York? In the heart of the city that never sleeps, beneath the glimmering lights of Times Square and the towering skyscrapers of Wall Street, there exists a parallel universe, a world that most of us prefer to ignore. A world where thousands of people, like Jordan Neely, fight a daily battle against homelessness and poverty. Jordan Neely, a name that recently echoed through the bustling streets of New York, was not just another face in the crowd. His life and tragic death has brought the harsh reality of homelessness into the spotlight. Neely was a homeless man, a resident of the city's subway system, a place that offered some semblance of shelter from the harsh elements. But the subway system, a place of refuge, was also a place of risk. It was there that Neely met a tragic end, choked to death in what should have been a place of relative safety. As our drone soars high above the city, the stark contrast between the two sides of New York is laid bare. The video captures the glimmering lights of Times Square, the pulsating heart of the city, where tourists flock and dreams are born. The towering skyscrapers of Wall Street rise in the distance, a testament to the wealth and power concentrated in this city. But as we drift down towards the streets, the glamour of the city gives way to a stark reality. Nestled between these symbols of affluence, we find makeshift homes made of cardboard and tattered blankets. These are the homes of the city's homeless, the forgotten citizens of New York. The drone footage reveals the invisible divide that separates the haves from the have-nots in this city of contrasts. This is the world where Jordan Neely lived, a world that often goes unseen by the millions who walk these streets every day. Through this bird's-eye perspective, we aim to shine a light on this hidden reality and spark a conversation about the growing divide in one of the world's richest cities. New York City Mayor Eric Adams faced a storm of criticism after Neely's death, with many questioning his approach to subway safety and mental illness. Adams had sought to overhaul the city's approach to homelessness and public safety by removing homeless individuals from the subway and involuntarily hospitalizing those in psychiatric crisis. But the death of Jordan Neely sparked outrage and a demand for change. Critics argued that these measures went too far, violated the rights of homeless individuals, and did little to address the root causes of homelessness and poverty in the city. The story of Jordan Neely is a stark reminder that poverty and homelessness are not just statistics, but realities faced by thousands of people in New York every day. It's a call to action, a plea to look beyond the surface and recognize the human faces behind the numbers. So how can we make a difference? By understanding that homelessness and poverty are not personal failures, but systemic ones. By recognizing that every individual deserves dignity, respect, and the basic necessities of life. By supporting policies and initiatives that provide affordable housing, mental health services, and job opportunities for the homeless. And finally, by remembering the story of Jordan Neely and using it as a catalyst for change. Because in a city as rich and diverse as New York, no one should have to call the subway system home. Remember, change begins with you. It's time to step up and make a difference. Because in a city as prosperous as New York, poverty and homelessness should be a thing of the past, not a daily reality.